Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I figured since Valentine's Day is right around the corner and we are still dealing with COVID, most of us will be doing Valentine's dinner at home. So I came up with this bright idea to do a lovely Valentine's dinner special for you guys. This time I will be doing a 3-course meal dinner. I have never done this before on my channel. This is the first time. I did dinners before, but it was not a 3-course meal. So you guys are gonna absolutely love this. And if you're new to my channel, please go ahead and click that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload new videos. Now let's jump right into this. Okay guys, so the first thing we'll begin with is the dessert. This could be done ahead of time, like the night before, like I am doing, since it is best served cold. And here I have some coconut chips. This will be used for garnish. I have some vanilla extract. I'll be using some sweetened condensed milk, some coconut cream, coconut milk, and 3 eggs. Very simple. Next, we will add the vanilla extract to the eggs, and using my hand mixer, I will whisk this until it is well combined. Then I will add the sweetened condensed milk, the coconut cream, and the coconut milk. We will mix it all until they are well combined. And that is how easy, guys, this dessert is. I try to make everything as simple as possible for you guys. It is super delicious, but it is so simple, anyone can do it. Now we will pour the mixture into these 3 ramekins, and we will bake this in a water bath. We will add some hot water to the pan and we will put this in an oven of 350 for about 1 hour. So after about 1 hour, this is how they are looking, and now I will allow them to cool off thoroughly. Then I will wrap them up and sit them in my refrigerator overnight. Now moving on to our appetizer, we will be making a delicious, light, creamy pumpkin soup. You could make this like in the morning time and have it hanging out on the stove until dinner. Here I have some freshly chopped pumpkin. I have some chicken stock. I have some pumpkin soup mix that I'll be using. I have some thyme, garlic, onions, some butter, heavy whipping cream. I'll be using some allspice and some black pepper. First, we'll add the butter and let that melt a bit. Next, we'll add our onions and garlic and we will let that saute for about 2 minutes. Now we'll add the rest of our ingredients, starting with the pumpkin. We will add the black pepper, the allspice, and thyme. We will also add our chicken broth. Then we will add our pumpkin soup mix. I am not adding any salt or seasonings really to this recipe because the pumpkin mix has all the salt that I need, and the chicken broth also has salt in it, and I don't want to make this soup too salty. So I will add the pumpkin mix in place of the the usual seasonings that I would cook with. And what I'll do is I will take a strainer and just shake the seasonings from the soup into the pot. I will not use the noodles that's in the packet. I don't want that part of the soup. I just want the flavoring of the soup, the seasonings that is in the packet. So that's what I'll do. Then we will mix well, cover this, and allow the pumpkin to become tender. So now we are checking to see if the pumpkin is tender, and I think it is. I can see that the pumpkin is melting away, and that's exactly what we want. So now I will transfer this to my blender and I will puree the entire mixture. So now we are returning the pureed soup to the stovetop, and what we'll do next is we will add the heavy whipping cream. Give that a good mix, and this is all it is to this soup, you guys. It is so easy and simple to make, and it is so flavorful. It is absolutely delicious, and it is perfect for an appetizer dish. Like if you're having a 3-course meal, you don't want anything too heavy, this is perfect. And I will taste this now to see if it needs anything more. And I think it's just perfect. And as it cools down a bit, it will get a bit thicker. So don't worry about the consistency. And if you have like a warming setting on your stove, you can just let this hang out right there until dinner time. Now moving on to the main course, we are going to make the side first. So here I have some green beans, some garlic, butter, some black pepper, complete seasoning, and garlic salt. So here in my preheated wok, I will go in with the butter and let that melt down a bit. Next, I'll add the garlic, and then I will add my seasonings here. I like to add it here because when I add the green beans, it will be evenly coated with everything that I need. And then we'll add the green beans, and we'll add a tad bit of water just to soften up that green beans a bit, and we will let that green beans go for about 10 minutes. Super simple and easy. I tried my best to make the recipe less complicated. So after about 10 minutes, this is now done, and we will just set this aside until later. It is absolutely delicious, but super simple and easy to make. Now moving on to our fettuccine Alfredo. You want to make this right before dinner. So here I have my Parmesan cheese, heavy whipping cream, some cream cheese, garlic. I have the fettuccine noodles, of course. I have some sun-dried tomatoes, parsley, some butter. I have some garlic pepper, garlic salt, and some Italian seasoning. The first thing you want to do is boil your noodles. So here I will add some salt. Then I will add the noodles and I will allow them to boil until they are al dente. Or you can allow yours to boil however you like it. If you like it soft, medium, or hard, do whatever you desire. Now we will make our own Alfredo sauce. We will start by adding the butter and allowing it to melt. Next, we'll add the garlic and allow this to go for about 2 minutes. Next, we will add the heavy whipping cream. Make sure to keep your heat on medium to low. You do not want to cook heavy whipping cream and cheese in high heat. So keep your heat on medium to low. Then we'll add the seasonings. Then we will add our Parmesan cheese and allow the cheese to melt. As the cheese melts, it will thicken up the sauce. And make sure to add half of the cheese at a time. Do not add all at once, or else it will become clumpy, and you don't want that. Now we'll add our cream cheese and we will allow that to dissolve into the sauce. And the last thing we'll add here is our sun-dried tomatoes. And now we'll go in with our noodles, mix well, then we will add our parsley. And that's it, you guys. That's how easy it is to make your own Alfredo sauce. And it will be so delicious once you learn to make your own. You will never buy the one in the store ever again. Now we will set this aside until, we are ready to serve. And lastly, we will be fixing our steaks. So here I have some fresh ribeye steaks that I went ahead and seasoned. And I only use this seasoning. This is the only seasoning I put on those steaks. You could use any steak seasoning you could find in the store. I just wanted to make it super simple for you guys. I have some garlic cloves, I have some butter, some thyme, and rosemary. So here in my cast iron skillet, I will now go in with the steaks. I did lightly oil the skillet, and I will let these cook for about 3 minutes on each side because they are not very big. And I like my steaks medium rare. If you like yours well done or medium well, you can go for about 5 to 6 minutes. Just cook it a little bit longer. So the steaks have been going for about 1.5 minutes, and now I will add my garlic, my thyme, and my rosemary. So now we'll flip the steaks and allow them to cook evenly for about 3 minutes on the other side. And now we will add some of that butter in here. It will give the steaks great flavor and keep the steaks super moist. Now we will remove the steaks and allow them to rest for about 5 to 10 minutes before we slice into them. So first up, we have our appetizer, which is that delicious creamy pumpkin soup. This is super light and it is perfect for this occasion. Next up, we have our main course, which is our fettuccine Alfredo with steak and a side of garlic butter green beans. This is absolutely delicious, you guys. It is perfectly cooked and it is a great Valentine's dinner idea. It goes well with some red wine and it is super amazing. And lastly, our dessert. We will finish the night up with this scrumptious coconut custard. This is soft on the inside, melt in your mouth, sweet, and it is so creamy. It is perfect for this occasion. Okay guys, so this is my idea of a Valentine's dinner special. I do hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I will leave all the ingredients down in my description box, and I will see you guys in my next video. Happy Valentine's Day in advance and enjoy!